Today we are starting our class with the same chapter, the leaf. Okay, so in our previous class we have learned about the root system and the shoot system, but today we will start with the structure, characteristics, parts of leaves. Okay, follow the class properly. So first is, the leaf is a flattened lateral outgrowth of the stem developing from a node and having a bud in its axil. It is normally green in color and is a food manufacturing organ of the plant. So leaf is the shape flattened lateral outgrowth of the stem developing from a node from where the leaf arises. That part is termed as node and having a bud in its axil. It is normally green in color and food manufacturing organ because the photosynthesis process is going on inside of the leaf, so it is the food manufacturing organ or kitchen of plant. Now, what are the characteristics of a leaf? They are lateral outgrowth of the stem. They arise at the node of the stem. They have limited growth. They bear buds in their axils. Okay, 4 characteristics are there. It is the lateral outgrowth. It arises from the nodes. It is having a limited growth. Up to a certain limit only it can grow. They bear buds in their axil. Okay, now what are the parts of a leaf? What are the parts of a leaf? Here the diagram is given. Okay, so a typical leaf has 3 main parts: leaf base, petiole and lamina. First one is leaf base, petiole and lamina. Here it is the lamina, it is the petiole and leaf base. Leaf base here it is not given, but it will the leaf base, the part of the leaf attached to the stem. So it is the petiole. With petiole another part is there which is attached to the stem, that is only the leaf base. The part of the leaf attached to the stem is known as leaf base. It protects a bud in its axil. So it is the function. Okay, leaf base attached to the stem at the node. Okay, from a node a leaf arises and the leaf base is attached to the stem at the node. Now petiole or leaf stalk, the other name of petiole is leaf stalk. This one is the petiole or leaf stalk. It is the part of the leaf that connects the lamina with the stem. This one is the lamina and the petiole is connecting the lamina with the stem. Petiole pushes out the lamina and helps to secure more sunlight. Some petioles are short, some are long. In water hyacinth, a water plant, the petiole swells up into a spongy bulb-like structure. Okay. Why their petiole are spongy? It can help the water plants to flow properly in the water. Okay, leaves with petiole are called stalked leaves, while leaves without petiole are called sessile leaf. Clear? Leaves with petiole are called stalk leaves, STALKED, stalked leaves, and without petiole are called sessile leaf, SESSILE. SESSILE, sessile leaf. Clear? Now lamina or leaf blade. Lamina is the green colored part of the leaf. It is the green flat and expanded part of the leaf. It is supported by the midribs and a large number of veins and veinlets. So first here it is a midrib is there. The midrib is there, and from the midrib a number of veins. The network are forming, those are the veins, and from the veins the branches are there, they are called the veinlets. Okay, so midrib, veins and veinlets. Now midrib it forms the middle axis of the leaf blade. Veins, the lateral branches arising from the midrib are the veins. The lateral branches arising from the midribs are veins, and the branches which are further arising from the veins, those are the veinlets. Clear? Midrib, from midrib the lateral branches are veins, and from veins the branches which are arising, they are veinlets.